So I was just talking with one of my clients, and we were talking about something, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually note this, because why do we allow other people to get us out of position? I feel like we are like overgrown these days, and I'm not saying this at all to offend anyone, of course, but I think we, like for instance, church, job, whatever. I believe we are called to certain places, meaning that, if you seek the Lord, he will show you where to go, lead you where you need to be and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of times we don't get the fullness of what God has for us because we're not willing to stick and stay. The first encounter we have that's offensive, or like, something happens or whatever, we uproot ourselves from a place that God has called us to. And so therefore we're not able to get everything that God has for us. Now, don't you think God already knew the type of people, the type of leadership, the type of offenses that you would come in contact with? It still didn't choose where he sent you. It still didn't change where he sent you. So my thing is like, we get an offense, and instead of just going to the source to help us handle the thing, we choose to uproot ourselves and leave the places God has called us to. So we don't really get to experience everything that God has for us, because of where we keep placing ourselves. There's like a blessing in pressing through things. That I'm about to finish this so fast before another truck comes. All I'm trying to say is, the Lord knew the people that was going to be in that ministry when you got there. The Lord knew the leadership that you were going to be submitted to. There are going to be ample opportunities for us to be offended because of the way that things go, how things are said, if it rubs you the wrong way, if you're doing something, and then the Lord speaking to you through the pulpit. It's hard, but it's right. And the correction isn't, to rub you the wrong way. It's because the Lord loves you and he wants you to get it right, especially if you desire to live right. So all I'm saying is, all we're talking about is, and all I'm trying to share with you is, just because you're in a place and you feel like you've been rubbed the wrong way, or that you've been offended or whatever, give it to the Lord. Give it to the Lord, because if the Lord did not come to you or deal with you about leaving or moving or doing something else or going somewhere else, stay where you are. Stay planted, because there is a reason why you're there. And a lot of times we don't even get to see the fullness in why we are planted in certain places, because we're so willing to uproot ourselves so fast when something happens. We have to have thicker skin than that. We have to know that there is a reason why we are where we are, and we have to look to the Lord for those reasons. Like, we have to go to God about everything, the offense, the hurt, the whatever it is, and know that there is still purpose in where we are. There's still a reason why you are planted, and you are where you are. There's a reason God has you there. Stay there. Give it to the Lord. We are called to forgiveness for a reason. He knew, and he could do all things. We know that. But again, it's the reason why we're planted where we are. So stay put, and allow the Lord to work on you in that ministry, in that thing, in that place. And don't be so willing to just leave and go and dip out, because there's a blessing in pressing, especially in places that the Lord has called you to. So I'm gonna say all this to say, stay put. Stay put. Unless the Lord moved you, stay put, and give it to the Lord. He told us to give us all things. He'll handle it, because it's worth it. It's worth you staying where you are. And it's worth whoever comes across this message. It's worth it, because the amount of times I had to stop, you witnessed too, that I done had to stop a couple times and wait. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to work. And remember, it's worth it.